Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. I am headed to LA. So, surprise, surprise. I spent too much time on social media. Surely, by the time you're watching this, you already know what went down. Well, if you watch everybody's YouTubes, if you're like one of my burn people who probably only watches mine, you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you're a bodybuilding person, you already know. Headed to LA to maybe work out with Aurelia and Shantae. Shantae is in town. The reason I say maybe is because, I mean, it seems like I'm moving pretty fine. So maybe I'll be there like at a reasonable hour. But my Google Maps basically says that there's a lot of traffic and I'm not going to be there until like 45 minutes after we all said we were going to meet. So I was like, if I just have to catch up with you guys, it's fine. So maybe we're going to work out, maybe we're not. I mean, we all have different things to do. So we would really just like be at the gym at the same time. It's not like we're going to be lifting together. Which is fine because I don't really, to be honest, I don't really like working out with other people. Obviously at Burn Boot Camp I do because that's different. Like I don't have to wait for someone to do something like, I mean, I like working out with Ruben because I don't have to think about my workout, right? Like he just trains me. But I also don't like working out with Ruben because he tries to kill me. He keeps me in the gym for hours. So all that to say is like, I like having someone to push me, but I also am just like, I just like living in my own world. So all that to say is we're going to be at the gym at the same time, but we're not actually working out together, which is fine. Let's see. Practice yesterday was a complete nightmare. I was so tired. I could not get my body to do anything. And I'm like, SOS. Like even my watered down versions, because of a lot of my skills, I have like a plan B, right? So I was like, let's just get through it. Let's just do plan B for now so that we can get reps. No, even plan B wasn't working. I was like, I need a plan C, D, E, F, G. Like it was not good. But reps are reps. Like every rep you do, whether you hit it or don't, is a rep closer because I learned something, right? Maybe I think what I learned yesterday is about how I need to eat before I perform. Because like, again, emotionally, and I think I mentioned this, like emotionally, spiritually, I needed that refeed. But I don't think that physically my body, I think, and I even told Ruben this, like when we were eating, I was like, I feel like I'm gonna vomit. I was like, I feel ill. I probably went a little overboard. Like, yes, refeed, absolutely. Like, but I probably went a little bit overboard. I probably didn't need a pimento cheeseburger. I could have done without the pimento cheese, surely. Pimento cheese does not contribute to athletic performance. Probably if I would have gotten what Ruben got, which was just like a regular cheeseburger, I probably would have felt better. And if I didn't use every single creamy dipping sauce, probably would have felt better. So, lesson learned. Those indulgences that we feel like we need, they're not always going to align with actually what we really do need. So, anyway, that's it. Driving to LA, gonna like, apparently I have 2 hours in the car. So I'm gonna finish watching all the YouTube videos I was watching. I think I'm like halfway through Nieces right now, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna be here talking the whole time. I'm just headed to LA. I could just save this. I'm just here to complain. I'm on this freeway. It's like a merge, and when I tell you guys, I have had my license since I was 16, right? I've probably made this drive, I don't know how many times, but a lot of times, maybe since I was 18. I am 36. And this part of the freeway has been under construction the entire, like, you guys, this is not hyperbole. I am not exaggerating when I tell you they have been doing this expansion, this freeway expansion, this construction for 20 years. When is it going to be done? I have never been through this little stretch of this freeway ever in the last 20 years, and they're not doing construction. There is always like, I need to know what is taking so long. It's been 2 decades. It has been 20 years and they're nowhere near done. It's not done. It's not close. You guys, like, when are you going to be done with the freeway expansion? It's like a 3-mile stretch, but this 3 miles will take 20 minutes because it gets all the way down to 1 lane, and it has been all the way down to 1 lane with tractors in the middle of the street, cones in the middle of the street for 20 years. 20 years. I just told Aurelia, I'm like, okay, I'm making up time. Like, traffic looks good. I should have known when I got to this part that I was going to come to a screeching halt, and I am so irritated. Okay, I just parked. They are all here because they know how to be on time. The elevator's out of service. Good thing it's not like that, because I'd be irritated. I would have parked over by the stairs, though. If I would have known I had to take the stairs, I parked by the elevator. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Hold on, the vlogs collide. The vlogs collide. First time ever. I can't believe we just met. This is wild. Goodness. Okay, so we're at Gold's Hollywood. None of these people agreed to being in my video, but that's fine. About to hit back. Obviously just ran into Aurelia. I saw Shantae, but she was in the zone, so I'm gonna see her after. Okay, this gym is giving me a lot of anxiety. I'm in the free weight section. Nothing is in order. Like, I'm looking at this dumbbell rack. There are 25s next to 65s. There are 40s next to 145s. Like, it's not like it goes from 5 to, I don't know what the biggest dumbbells are in here, 180. It's not in numerical order. There are literally 5-pound dumbbells next to 45-pound dumbbells next to 60-pound dumbbells. And I'm trying to find dumbbells to warm up with. And I'm like, okay, I see 5s, I need something heavier than 5. I see 20s, I need something lighter than that. And I don't see this is too much. This is not special. Okay, just parked. We're out here straight up in Hollywood. I mean, not that y'all know what Hollywood looks like, but this is Hollywood. Just parked. I didn't put it on here because I didn't have my camera out, but Shantae had her camera out. But we have all convened. It's gonna be a good time. I'm really excited. Oh, Aurelia's calling me. I gotta go. Sir, what? Sir, what are you doing? What is he doing? He's hanging from the electric poles, doing pull-ups out in nature.
Is the coach's opinion? Does the coach's opinion matter?
Okay, we just filmed a 30-minute video. A 30-minute video. She's
30-minute
probably
video.
sick of it. 30 minutes is my sweet spot.
For one video.
30 minutes. You know, okay, listen.
But that's
so
one video.
A lot of people, it's literally one clip. So last video I asked, like, do y'all want shorter videos more often or long videos weekly? And it was split. I'm gonna let y'all know right now.
I said shorter.
It's still gonna be 45-minute videos. I just
and we're still
have let myself.
I'm still gonna get them more often.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna be more often. And I was like, how am I gonna do like these videos? And then it just turns out that I find more things to talk about. Yeah. I was like, okay, let me edit this Tuesday video. I'm like, it's 44 minutes. So anyway, I think it's going to be on your page.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Send it to you.
You're going
to put it on your site.
We got a 30-minute podcast.
Yes.
It's dropping soon.
Is what it is. Yeah.
It's a podcast. Like I said, 30 minutes is my sweet spot.
It's a skill though that she can literally, her whole vlog can be in the car. Like we only get like maybe 2 or 3 backgrounds. And it's not boring though. Like the average person, I can't just sit there and just watch you in your kitchen talk the whole time or in your car talk. Her whole video is just basically in the car, but it's so interesting. Like I'm telling you, when I first found your vlog, the first episode.
What was the first episode that you saw?
It was the one when you were.
I want to go watch it.
It was last season, and it was right before Legion.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And you was carrying on, going back and forth, and I was like, "Oh, I'm into it." And what attracted me to it was the realness of you actually talking about who's showing up. If you,
my gosh, I felt like I knew all their names by the end of the season. I was like,
I was talking about everybody last year. Y'all, we're gonna get to that this season. Yeah. Because I have a running list for all the shows, just so you know. I know who's competing where. I know what their physique updates look like. We're just not there yet, but
She competes with a strategy, and I'm not mad at it, and she's honest about it. And everybody, 90% of the industry feels this way. They just don't talk about it. And the moment I found it, I sent it to Tony, and I was like, check out this girl's video. There is something so refreshing about how honest she is and her strategy or whatever. And then she forwarded it to somebody, and then that person's like, oh, I don't know, it's so self-deprecating. I'm like, that's what it is, though. Like, she's just being honest. Now they watch it every week, too, now. So
we are all tuned in. Stay tuned, everybody. Yeah. Stay tuned. Okay, so I did terrible at vlogging this like day trip. Y'all are gonna have to get the content on Shantae and Aurelia's. But let me tell you, this is my accountability post. I bought these chips. These are ketchup chips. These are literally the Canadian one. We don't have these in the US.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto La Cienega Boulevard.
And every time I go to Canada, which is not often, obviously, every time I go to Canada, I need ketchup chips because they only exist in Canada and they are so fire. This is my accountability. I got those. Canada has all the best chips. And these hot, American hot wings flavored Doritos. Okay? You're going to get these with my check-ins every week. You're going to see the sealed bag, still sealed. Because let me tell you guys, I would bust right into those right now. I probably wouldn't, but I want to. I'm like, Andrea, you got 11 weeks or 10 weeks, whatever. I don't know how many more weeks of this until I have 10 more check-ins. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Every check-in video, you are also going to get proof of those chip bags still sealed because I cannot buy those anymore. Those were specifically at like this random gas station in West Hollywood that we went to. I can't just get those anymore. So it's not like I could just eat them and show you another bag. These exact bags you're going to see. It's my accountability to make sure that I don't eat them during this prep. Now, obviously, if I'm going to eat something, I could eat anything, but it won't be those, and it won't be my frozen cinnamon roll. So today was so fun. Like, I just don't like, this is going to probably sound like, I don't know how this is going to sound. I just don't have friends. Like, that sounds wild. I do have friends. But when I say I don't have friends, I mean, like, I don't really have a lot of personal relationships. Like,
turn right onto La Cienega Boulevard.
I have work friends who I talk to about work. And they're people that I enjoy, but like we don't talk about personal things.
Continue on La Cienega Boulevard for 2 miles.
I have Tiffany, who I feel like, we're becoming a lot closer. Like, Tiffany's one of my good friends that I met through the gym, but like she's not someone I consider a gym friend. Like, she's someone who I consider a friend. But in general, like, besides like my friends who I've had for a really long time, which I don't even talk to those friends daily. Those are like check-in friends, like, hey, show me proof of life. How's it going? Like, just checking in. Like, we're like check-in type of friends. So it was nice to just like sit and hang out and chat and kiki, like, just with girls. Like, we didn't even really, like, again, I talked about like, personal friends, like, not like we talked about super personal stuff. Like, it's not like we had this deep therapy session with each other. We just hung out, and it was nice because, like I said, I don't really do that, and I feel like as an adult it's hard to create friendships like that. And one thing we were talking about is, like, for me specifically, I'm not a social person. I do not like to talk to people I don't know. Which is one thing this vlog has brought me, is like, it's brought me a community that I feel comfortable sharing with, so that when I am around people, like, I just met Shantae and Aurelia today for the first time, but because of this vlog community, I felt like I knew them. So when I saw them today, it didn't feel like meeting someone for the first time. And for me, that awkward small talk, hi, I'm Andrea, like, that's like the worst part of socializing for me. And we didn't have that because we just felt like we knew each other because of this vlog community. So I actually don't even remember where I was going with that. But I was just saying, today was so fun, and I'm so glad that I got to do it. I'm so glad that it worked out, because there was a hot second that I didn't think I'd be able to make it up here. Just because I would have had Reagan with me, like, and it just wasn't going to work. So I'm glad that it was able to work out. And now they might be coming to Van to watch me compete, which is so amazing.
2 hours later.
Okay, fast forward, it's been probably an hour and a half. I am in the home stretch, almost home. But let me tell you guys, I just watched like 4 of my own videos from last season, because we were talking about how we all started following each other, or like how long we've been watching each other's YouTube videos. And I think Shantae said she started watching mine maybe in my maybe my peak week vlog up to Legion. I don't know. I don't remember. But I like started watching those vlogs. Then I watched all of my show wrap-ups. And because back then I was only doing like 20-minute videos, so I had time to watch 6 videos on this drive. But it just got me really excited. Like I've already been, I've been locked into this prep like for a while. Like usually it takes me a set to get rolling, but I feel like I locked into this prep pretty quickly. But I haven't been excited yet. Obviously, you guys know I have been a little fearful. I have been, nervous. Like, oh, I'm so far behind. Like, so yes, I've been locked in, but I haven't been excited. Going back to rewatch those videos, I am excited again. Like, just to even just to feel those feelings, like when I was coming into Legion and I'm like, oh my gosh, the floor is so hard. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just going back and experiencing that again was really cool, because I watch all my videos again. Like this series, I pretty much watch all of them multiple times. And it's so funny because I'll go back and watch it and I'm like, oh, oops, I said I was gonna put something on screen and I didn't. But I never watched my videos back last year. Like I watched them as I edited them and then that was it. So to go back and watch them was a lot of fun. It just got me really excited for this prep. So anyway, I don't really have much to add to it other than if you are someone who vlogs, I highly encourage going back to watch your videos. I know Shantae said she watches hers 2, 3, 4 times. Like she watches them multiple times. And now that I just went back and watched that series, I'm like, yeah, I want to watch all of these again. This is so fun, especially because I'm so far past it now. Like my videos this year, yes, I rewatch them, but I also I rewatch them within a week of having uploaded them. It's fun to watch these videos back now 6 months later. So anyway, that's really all I have to add, but I'm almost home. I train all day tomorrow, or all morning long. Just getting through another week. I think my mind is back to being right. Like I said yesterday, when I say it was yesterday, but for y'all it's going to be on the last vlog because I ended that vlog. After that refeed, all I wanted to do was eat more, and yesterday was a big struggle for me, but today I feel like I'm back to being locked in. So we keep going, keep showing up. I'm looking forward to Van. I'm looking forward to Adela, just to get the season rolling, and I feel like once the season starts going, it's going. So yeah, anyway, that's it, y'all. See you tomorrow. Okay, so I'm practicing. I've been here about, 40 minutes. To be honest, it's not going great. The section that I decided I was gonna rep out today, I just cannot hit. Out of the last 20 tries, I've probably gotten it 3, and of those 3, 1 was good-ish. Which is weird because I didn't, that's the section I don't have a plan B on. I guess I could just go back to the original choreography, but at this point, that doesn't even feel like an option, no. But again, I have 10 weeks and I don't anticipate it continuing to be a big problem because that's a skill that I do hit often. I don't know, today my balance is off on my handstand. I am using my wrist wraps for the first time on hardwood floor, and that does make a difference in just your ability to feel the floor. So I'm just assuming with more reps it'll get better. So I just decided to move on to a different section. And this section is actually going swimmingly. So now I'm all right, I've nailed it 3 times in a row. My first 3 times I tried it, I nailed it. So now I'm just maybe I should just do the whole back half. Minus the tumbling, because I don't tumble on this particular floor because it doesn't bounce. It hurts a little bit. So I think I might do that. I got 15 minutes until I need to pick up Reagan. Because I've already nailed what I want to nail, if this doesn't go great, or if I'm missing pieces of it, it'll be fine, right? Remember a couple of videos ago, I was I have to nail this before I leave. I have to nail this before I leave. I don't feel that way about this section. I think that I can nail it, but I've already nailed what I wanted to. I already feel confident in that little part. So if I nail this, it'll be a bonus, but I really do think that I can. Because I don't know, despite that other section feeling bad today, I actually feel good. I just don't know why it's so big. I think I just need to practice more with my wrist wraps, but we got time. While I'm standing here, let's quick. I hate posing without heels, but you know, I did a quarter turn. I'm not putting music over this, so I'll just take a listen to the sounds of the gym. Okay, let's hit it. That was so good. I did it twice. The first time I did it, it wasn't perfect, but it felt really good. There was like only a little tiny mistake, and then there was a timing thing that I wanted to fix, and then I just did it again, and I didn't do as much of it, but I fixed what I wanted to fix, and it felt really good. Like now that okay, so I don't think that I said this, actually. I didn't. Okay, so I said the one part that I was missing, I don't have a plan B. One of the other parts, I did have a plan B, and I've made it the plan B. I changed one of my strength holds, but there was like a hard transition into the strength hold, and I was just like, I don't need to do this transition. I don't think it adds that, but like for how hard it is for me, I don't think it adds that much to the routine. Like I don't think anybody's gonna miss it. Oops. I don't think anybody's gonna miss it if I don't do this entry. And the entry makes the skill significantly more difficult. Like without that entry, I hit this skill 9 out of 10. With that entry, I hit the skill 2 out of 10. So anyway, I took that part out. So this part like feels solid. So I don't even remember where I was going. I don't know where I was going. All I know is that I feel significantly more confident in the back half of this routine. Basically, once I finish the skill that I couldn't hit today, like the rest of the routine is going to be smooth sailing, so I feel pretty good about that. So anyway, I gotta go pick up Reagan in like 5 minutes, so I feel very good. I might hit quarter turns, I probably won't, I don't care that much. Let's see, I think that's really it. I mean, tomorrow's my off day. Then check-ins on Friday. We'll see, will I be in the 141s? We'll see. All right, y'all, I am headed back to the gym. Trained this morning, obviously. Went to Powerhouse and did skills. I am shockingly not as tired as I thought I would be, or as I normally am. But your girl is snacky. Like, I think I'm PMSing. Well, I guess I did cheat on my diet. I didn't, like, go have another extra meal or anything like that, but like I made popcorn with Reagan yesterday, like with white chocolate and sprinkles and stuff, princess popcorn, and I was fine yesterday. I didn't want any, and I just was like, I made it for her, and that was that, and moved on with my life. I put it in a Tupperware, but today, like after I ate my post-workout meal, I was like, oh, I want some popcorn, so I had some popcorn. And then she wanted a cutie, so I made her a cutie. I peeled her a cutie, and then I peeled myself a cutie, and then there's like some praline pecans on the counter, so I had a few of those. Like I just had like a lot of random snacks that I wasn't even like hungry for. I just was just like grabby. Anyway, the chips are still here. Ketchup chips, sealed. Hot wing Doritos, sealed. They're gonna stay in the car and sealed until the show. But I mean, I don't know what tomorrow's gonna look like as far as my weight. I mean, it's not like you just eat one thing off your plan and then magically you gain all this weight. However, my only concern is that today was the first day, I think, that I've waken up like heavier than the day before. Like I've been hitting low, or staying steady. Today was the first day that I went up, and then I just like got all these snacks. I'm like, but I also again have to remember, one, it doesn't work like that. It's not like you eat and then it immediately translates to the scale going up. And two, I am PMSing, so I think probably after my period, I think my period's in 3 days. I don't know, I gotta check my app. I think after that, you know, a few days after that, I expect to see another drop, but I might not see a drop until then. So, you know, I just gotta stop doing that. And I already did skills today, but I kind of want to hit like some more cardio, like high intensity cardio. I'm gonna see. Ruben wants me to do cardio before bed every night, and I have not done that one time. Or like I think I did it literally once. So I need to figure that out. Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday. Just dropped Reagan at preschool, so I am irritated. And actually, it's not funny, but Ruben's weight, I guess, is not going down either. Now, he said, like, he's like, I've been on my plan, and he literally said, like, I don't want my coach to think that I'm not, but I was snacky. After I came on here and said, yeah, I'm feeling a little snacky, I've, like, been, there was still more. Like, last night, before I went to bed, I ate more of Reagan's popcorn. Like, Andrea, why do you need this popcorn? It's not even that good. Like, I don't know. I think because I'm PMSing, some of those urges are just, these impulses are out of control. So today my weight was 143. I haven't been 143 in almost 2 weeks. So I also didn't go to the bathroom. So, and I know Ruben said his digestion has not been the same since that refeed. So I'm hopeful that at least tomorrow, even if my weight isn't looking exactly what I want it to be, because I think that I said I was hoping my check-in would be 141. I just really, honestly, just care about what my body looks like, right? Because the weight is going to work itself out. I'm not going to be 140 on stage. I already know that. I'm more concerned about my physique and just trying not to be stressed out about it like I've been, because that obviously makes it worse, especially when you're PMSing, like your hormones are already doing the most. So that's that. Today I'm going to take a full rest day. I train all day, so I'm getting lots of steps and all that stuff, but I have a full rest day today. Tomorrow I hit back and cardio, obviously. We leave on Tuesday to go to Memphis. I have a training for varsity for work, but then it's also the Memphis bodybuilding show, and Ruben has clients competing there, so we're just staying all weekend. So we're going to Knoxville, flying to Knoxville, dropping Reagan off with Ruben's family, driving 6 hours to Memphis to have like what we have to do in Memphis, and then we're going to drive back and then fly back. So a little family vacation, just a trip. But yeah, I'm irritated. I need to get it together because unlike Ruben, I have not been on. I mean, I've been on my meals, but again, I've just been snacky and doing the most. Also, upon further review, remember yesterday, I'm like, this skill section, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks. I never went back and watched those videos. I just felt how they felt and was irritated, right? When I went back last night to watch them, now they were sloppy. I will say that. They weren't amazing, but they were a lot better than what they were in my mind. At this point, I only want to do it the way that I want it to look on stage. So anything below that standard to me is like not a good rep. And so I was telling Danielle, so I sent Danielle DaCosta for the fitness girls. Y'all know who Danielle is. Anybody else you might not, but she's just another fitness girl that I compete with. She hasn't competed. She didn't compete last year, and she's not competing this year because she just got married. They're going on honeymoon, whatever. But when I won Toronto Pro, that was hers and Abby's pro debut. And Abby got second and Danielle got third. So we like bonded over that, and we've just been like close ever since then. So anyway, I always send Danielle my practice videos just because she's my mental. She's like the person I can bounce ideas off of, the person I can vent to. She's my hype squad, like whatever. So I sent her the videos and she's like, okay, like that's pretty good. She's like, it's a little sloppy, but you're still 10 weeks out. And I'm like, okay, I needed that. Because yesterday during practice, I remember being extremely irritated because again, my standard is I want it to look the way that I want it to look on stage, and that's just not where we are 10 weeks out. Like, it's the same with your physique. It is okay if it doesn't look the way that it should look on stage. Getting the reps, getting the practice is the main thing. So anyway, there's that. I have posing booked with Sid. I have 2 posing sessions in June. I'm probably only going to do the 2. I don't think that I'll try to squeeze one in before the show in July. We're going to see how I feel at the end of this month, because you have to book them a month out. So it's not like I can wait until I see how my June posing sessions go before I decide. I have to decide before then, but we'll see how my body is shaping up and how I feel like I'm doing before I decide. But I'll probably just do the 2. I mean, at $100 a pop, I've already done like 5 sessions with her. If I need more than 2, like just, as Shantae says, just throw the whole competition away, throw the whole show away. But yeah, that's it. I probably won't check in with y'all again on here until check-ins tomorrow. So that should be the next clip. It's check-ins. So Ruben went to Costco unsupervised and he bought a shrimp with heads on. And this, I'm so excited about this. So this is tonight's protein. All right, happy Friday, everybody. I just got done training and I am headed back home. Check-ins were meh. I already mentioned previously that I've been snacky. I've been eating just lots of random stuff off my plan. And I'm PMSing. I think that I also mentioned that I'm PMSing. So in addition to being like ravenous and having cravings, I'm also bloated and watery and all of the above. So it's like that combination plus like all the extra stuff I've been eating. Like check-ins were not amazing. My weight was 143.1, so I actually gained weight from my last check-in. Now of course it's not fat, but like you can tell in my photos that I look watery and bloated. So it is what it is. I'm not super happy about it. I also didn't have great workouts this week. Like I think that I had mentioned I missed my back workout on Friday. I don't know why. Me and Ruben, we had just so much to do, right? That was the day I was running errands, I was doing this, I was doing that. I never got to the gym to do my back workout. Then Saturday was Ruben's birthday, didn't work out. Sunday, I did routine practice. Monday, I was running late to LA, so I didn't get to actually fully do my workout. By then it's Tuesday, like it's already time. Like I can't on Tuesday still be trying to go back to Friday's workout. So I just restarted my split, but it just wasn't great. So workout, I barely worked out this week, to be honest. I did one burn boot camp workout. I didn't get on the Peloton at all. I did that one fast workout in LA and that's it. Boot camp once, LA workout once. Obviously I've done skills practice a couple times, but like I've barely done my cardio. I've barely done any lifting. Like, so it's like not working out, having symptoms of PMS, like physical symptoms, but then also eating off my plan. I just knew this check-in was not going to be amazing. Again, it doesn't look like shit completely, but I don't necessarily look better than last week. However, I do think that my little saddlebags on like the side of my legs, like, no, I'm talking about like on my hips, I think those are going down. They look a little bit lower. Now we don't have the black curtain up anymore, so we got to put that back up because the lighting's different, things are a little bit different, but I feel like I looked at it and I was like, okay, I think I do see progress here. I don't know. We're 10 weeks out now, so we are, I think 8 weeks into prep, 10 weeks out. So it's very encouraging to me that I still have more than half of my prep left because I've obviously made a lot of progress in this time. So I'm not discouraged. It just is what it is. Ruben told me in my check-ins, like, yeah, you look watery, you look bloated. It is what it is. So anyway, today I just got to get back on track. Like that's all that needs to happen is I need to do better. I need to hit my cardio. I need to hit my food. I need to stop just eating random stuff. I do keep my eyes on the road. I do still have the chips sealed, unopened. These chips are gonna last until the show. Like I'm not gonna eat them. I might eat other stuff, but I'm not gonna eat those chips. Anyway, that's it, you guys. Hopefully this next week my like 2 videos go a little bit better. I don't know, I felt like my first video I was like, what's the point of this video? But I guess it just is what it is. So thanks for watching. The usual, I will see y'all in the next check-in. I cannot believe my next check-in, actually I'm gonna see y'all before the next check-in because I'm doing 2 videos, duh. This 2 videos a week is really throwing me off. I guess I'll just see you guys in a couple days.